sky, and he went to this to that little his little memorial statue, and they took him to the memorial, and she just went to the memorial statue, and then he just took off. So with that, they did a whole little dialogue talking or whatever, and while Batman and them was going to fight Steppenwolf, Superman went to Alfred, found Alfred to figure out. I guess they didn't talk, but he just landed there, and Alfred was like, "I was Batman said that you was gonna come," and that's when he ended up going up against Steppenwolf. And even when they was fighting Steppenwolf, the scenes were different. And even when like they actually had a scene where the box came together, when the boxes came together, but what happened was
Hold on.
yeah, hold on.
Darkseid is not finished with Earth. It needs a light because she's here somewhere. You have to find it before he does. There's a war coming, and I'm here to help. I'm sorry. Who are you again? Gone by many names. You've taken many forms. And like you, I realized I had a stake in this world. It's time I started fighting for it. Well, you got things to help. Glad you're here. I never thought I'd see you finish Earth united, fighting as one. It wouldn't happen without you, of course. Your mother and father would be proud. Coach. Well, I'll be in touch. Oh, and son. Martian Manhunter.
The Martian Manhunter. That's a character that they introduced.
The black dude,
Yeah,
did he turn into Martian or
he turns into the Martian.
wait? I never heard of him until now.
He just
Recently.
he went to Bruce at the end of the movie and said that Darkseid is not done. It's about to be a war coming, and he'd like to be a part of it. and then he flies away.
But they didn't fight dark side this time?
No, you just seen him a
They
lot.
added a villain.
Say what?
I thought they added a villain.
They did ask Darkseid. They just
disappeared.
say what?
He just showed up. He didn't really do nothing.
Yeah. It's just DC trying to be better than Marvel and they not. That's what I got out of that.
All right.
If you willing to sit there and watch 4 hours worth of movie, man.
All right. So the niggas basically the same movie. It's just a different edit.
So, we think about all these moves, what they've done. Let's go to Matt first. How all these moves, the Patriots made free agency actually impact what they're going to do in the draft in your mind?
You know, we haven't seen the Patriots do this in previously since 2001, which started the dynasty that we've already.
I didn't put a bid in for this.
So I think it does set them up. They have the number 15 overall pick in the first round of the NFL draft right now.
What's wrong?
Checking all the boxes. Bill Belichick goes into his cave and says, okay, what are our needs for this offseason? Where do we have to get better? We signed 2 starting tight ends. You improve the offensive line. You get depth in the wide receiver position, and you can bring back some familiar faces and some instant starters like defense. So right now the Patriots don't have a surefire need at number 15 overall. But they also give
y'all people hungry tonight.
quarterback. So I see the Patriots
So what?
set up right now to
Y'all people get the Galloway tonight.
go get a quarterback in the draft. After the last segment,
Thursday. It said Thursday.
Adam Schefter says it's
Right there.
going to happen.
Oh, is it?
So where do you have to get to?
Damn, I'm tripping. Yeah, this dude need to hurry up, man. I said 25 minutes.
9, San Francisco at 12. The Patriots, I think right now, guys, are set up with all those draft picks and all these.
Put it up.
Some dude in this other league
You got Marcus Stein waving his hands over there. Marcus, the Patriots
told him 25 minutes,
quarterback in the draft, they okay with Cam Newton as a starter.
and he said, yeah, good to go. And this motherfucker bullshitting. Huh? Who?
Yeah, but now we're talking about the Patriots, okay? And the
Go ahead,
Patriots
slide.
Go ahead and let me hold something. Damn, Wolf full on that team, bro. Ooh.
He has the locker room and all of that. Cam Newton played 4 games. Jalen Hurts played 4 games. So why is it not far-fetched for New England to just hold with Cam Newton? They're trying to go to get a quarterback. But I do agree with them. I just said that.
You said what?
You can go get Trey Lance, build for the future.
Mm-hmm. They still got your cream grant?
That's exactly what you do. I'm with it.
You done?
If you've identified
That gun? Your cup?
don't
Up
not
on here.
pick it because they're not talented.
Ain't nothing in here.
Because they have a flaw that you
I know.
get fixed. That's what the Patriots would have to do
Huh?
with Trey Lance. I want you to watch the top of his drop.
Lord Jesus Christ, man. These guys get on my nerves.
Now watch out the way he's moving. He's got to go up in the air. His feet come together. That in the NFL, they're not working. That's what you down with timing, rhythm, your eyes, anticipation, exclusion, your accuracy. Nobody used to do
Guess this dude team is better than mine. Oh yeah, it is the Buffalo Bills, right?
he never got it fixed, okay?
If you
I'm
want,
playing on the 5 or I'm playing on the 4?
say what?
And it's that flaw.
I'm playing the 5 version or the 4?
Can we develop
The 4.
options, and can we minimize it? Because once you do that, that's when the talent gets to take over. Now, what's Trey Lance's
The
talent?
4 version.
Very good and quick decision.
I wonder if anybody even say 5
Don't be
now.
a quick decision.
I think they do.
Stupid idiot. You gotta make quick decisions that are good with the
I'm
football.
pretty sure there's a league out there that does it.
Value the football. You gotta value it. Don't protect it. But
That's a number arcade.
you've got that intangible
Mm-hmm, I believe it.
leadership. So love by your teammates.
Alright, see what this thing gonna be about today. Trey Lance, number 5 quarterback in the draft.
You should go get that.
I know Marcus thinks that maybe they keep
I picked up one of them fast linebackers you had. White.
Like who?
Javon White.
I'm with.
Free agency.
Where?
In this league, dude.
Oh, shit I had. Like, they on my fucking team. Like, I've been, like, the big Howard team. They got a couple guys on the Ravens.
Yeah, hey, maybe the Patriots are going to get more rings.
I don't know how come my back like, later in every year, but my niggas is not going up and overall.
You said what?
I'm linebacker man. X Factor, they first year. And like 27 overall. The niggas have not went up in ratings in almost 3 seasons. They just been going down steady. They made it like 80 and been going down.
All that for this battle, the London job is kicked out to every gap and
Shit. That was my fault right there, man. I couldn't get. They got it on. They got the freaking what's your face on 3. The nah, the freaking what's that joint called? The threshold. No, I mean the play joint. Mm-hmm. Hey.
Other reason that's a big price is because if you call like on audible play, you won't be able to get that other play. And they keep it in there on like the audible.
Yes, definitely interesting. This dude picking me apart with Josh Allen too, boy. Standing in the pocket clean. Damn, got right in the damn end zone. This might be a long one.
That sound like the Ravens earlier.
Oh, he can't. Oh, I was about to say he can't hit field goals. I'll slice your stuff on the ground. This dude's slicing me through the air.
7 for 8, 200-something yards. I was slicing.
And Dyson. Big Zachary. This thing make you. This thing make you cycle through your plays for real, boy. Trail would never. He would never. On defense, that would blow his mind. Offensively is one thing. Defensively, blow his mind. He wouldn't even know what to do with all that.
And they don't turn the ball. So my basketball metrics to quarterback man who once worked for this network. This is how you play to win the game. That can keep you in any game against any team, and they're 25-4 for a reason. Now, to be fair, by me saying this on national television, I likely jinx streak. So Bulldog Nation, I'm sorry, but just know.
Got him, Breeder. Over the top. Yeah, I did that play where I took the running back and brought him out of the backfield, put him on the street. The linebacker, he was one-on-one with a linebacker, and ain't no linebacker keeping up with Breeder, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta try to develop to it.
You know about their schedule and their season that they have this year. If you're going bravely into that dark night, Colby's done 2 for 3. Very, very well. All right. This is the first show this week, and your brackets are already in. You're out the one for the challenge. So, Ramona, give us our final 4 right now.
Both best together.
Ooh, final 4 right now. I feel like
I want to say motherfucking real. I guess it's not.
I'm very cautious about this.
I just use your shit.
Of the teams that are playing right now,
take the red on the lady.
one national championship amongst the
That shit
number
cannot
one
be
teams,
$100 million.
It's hard to have faith, but I like Illinois. I like Gonzaga.
You're going a lot of chalk. Let me ask you this: is there more or less chaos this year in your mind after the season?
God damn, he is picking me apart, bro. and I ain't got no freaking pass rush. That's what makes it even worse.
I think we need, I think we don't know as much about these teams as we think we do. The stop and start.
Good job, y'all.
And as everyone says, some teams haven't even played 20 games.
It's bad, bro.
I don't think the one team's going to fall off the map per se. But the three, the four are going to be out. And a couple teams, they go to venture, get you, are going to make a run. All right, Emily.
Like, he is just killing me. He's picking me apart.
Feels like a lot is really this year. Right before the tournament, there was a star player who started this giving up NCAA property campaign, trying to get a lot of media attention. Everything we hear about the bubble is really isolating and strained. I mean, we've heard about the mental health impact of the bubble for professional athletes. To think that these student athletes
What?
are affected is naive. So yeah, I think this is going to create some unexpected. I don't really need to tell you guys, but
Wow.
what do you guys want to
He rolled out, and Josh Allen just let that bitch rip. Mm-hmm. God dang, boy, I'm talking about picking me off down the field. Like, I think I got him. Man covered. Nah. That's just a formality. Just Byron Jones.
And it was Giannis sitting on the Sixers court. Ramona, do you have a problem with Giannis sitting down? Oh, I've never seen Giannis go before. Even the night. Is it next year from Giannis? Like, the Bucks, we kind of just forgot he was decent on the field. They ran away with it.
Long as fuck. That long ass fucking movie.
Giannis, go ahead and sit down on the court, take a rest. Anybody's fans appreciate that, and it's well being showed up as MVP. The only thing I have a problem with is celebrating beating Philadelphia. We got the MVP game with him sitting over on the bench. It's just, with Philadelphia, he's celebrating to beat Bucks.
Oh, god dang.
I don't know. I don't think that would be a big deal either. They have a couple behind. Maybe nice comeback. I like Milwaukee. I like
That was supposed to have been the goal.
But I don't think this is good with that.
I just think it's a little rich to hear Philadelphia complain about not doing this, and he literally stole a book out of Joel's playbook. Joel does this stuff all of the time. But this is one of those rare games to win for both of them. I mean, the Sixers came in, second half of back-to-back without a lead. They held the Bucks to the worst first half of the entire season. And then you have the Bucks, they have the worst first half of the entire season, and they resilient. They're bumping themselves out of it. That's a huge win for them.
I don't think this is T.O. celebrating on Dallas' star, but it is something. Giannis said he's having fun. I'm all for having fun, but sitting down on Philly's court and then taking a photographer's camera and snapping pictures during the blowout win versus Indy last month. He's having a lot of fun at the expense of his Eastern Conference rivals. And as an unofficial historian of NBA packets, I'm all for it. But you beat Philly without Embiid. They blew a 19-point lead, and you almost blew the game at the end of it yourself. So this game looked and felt like a playoff game because you know what? You gotta be careful doing stuff like this because you might see him again. You don't want to spit into the wind too many times. But the best part about all this was Dwight Howard said he wanted Stone Cold done.
Ramona, you said they're flying like a radar, which is true. Can you expand upon that? What do you think that's the case? You know what happened last night when the Bucks beat the Sixers? The Brooklyn Nets was in the first place in the Eastern Conference. Okay? Brooklyn Nets, who don't even have Kevin Durant right now, out for extended periods on the hamstring injury. They're in first place right now. And the Bucks are, I believe, I think they're flying under the radar. Giannis is MVP 2 times in a row. They won the Eastern Conference handily. But there's this team that really hasn't put together this year. And I think that was a nice thing for them. They skipped the ball. Yeah, I think, I don't know if it's completely under the radar, but people have doubts after the last two playoff failures in the team. And when you look at them and you say, Giannis is really a great three-point shooter, and what are the playoffs? What are these games all about?
They added P.J. Tucker.
Ah, get the fuck out of here, man.
I think this is a really big
never necessarily depended on athleticism to have a great NBA career. What he does is give them a great option as a corner three-point shooter, and he allows them to play the kind of defense and switch everything like they did in Houston so successfully when he was there. They're trying to do that in Milwaukee, but they didn't have the personnel. You can't necessarily put Brook Lopez on him. CJ is going to be able to do that and do that makes the team business defense. I know his three-point shooting is down. Some people who doesn't have to be hard to set it up. Now he's got Giannis. He's going to take bounce back, and I think staying on that when you're not winning situations.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I mean, he's been fighting inside and battling against his size going back to college days here. So, I mean, I don't know how much he has left. He wasn't doing much for Houston this year.
Come on, bro. That ain't what you want to do, man.
Just the excitement of getting back to his hitting situation, I think he can be a positive factor.
All we've been talking about with the Milwaukee Bucks in the context of their season is they need to get over their playoff hump. This is a guy that played 45 minutes in a game 7, just how invested Crystal Wood now. He's exactly the same. He gives them a ton of defensive versatility. He's going to be really motivated. You're laughing, but that's serious. I mean, that's hockey player stuff. And they're after trade deadline to give people time to acclimate.
What the fuck?
Only he and Draymond Green have had 2,000 defensive matchups against all three positions. So now you have a good defensive player, a great shooter, a guy who's playing for a contract, and Milwaukee got a first round pick. Milwaukee won the straight and down.
He playing that freaking quarters. Okay, I got you. I know what you're running. I know what you're running. I know what you're running. I know what you're running.
I got the lead.
Giannis traveling the world in food journals. Yay or nay on it?
Yay! No, it's so bad right now.
Come on, bruh. How?
John Tyson's motto was, "Your better chickens are hatched, you will hatch them." It's why all of
How is he getting through there like that?
is raised with no antibiotics ever. Every
Got this freaking what's your face on.
Keep it real. Keep it Tyson.
Riding a bike should be a really fun experience. We take low maintenance bikes for everyday riders.
Tua!
Year and when the pandemic hit, we really had to think creatively. Teams allowed us to do virtual business. Hey, is that you, Penny?
Hi, how are you?
We're able to see 2 or 3-fold the amount of customers from all over the world. Without teams, there's no way this would have been possible. And I really think it's going to set a standard for retail moving forward.
Start your Sunday with a ring from the Neil Lane collection. Available at K.
It's not pretty good or nothing. It's not acceptable or nothing. And it's definitely not close enough or nothing. Mercedes-Benz SUVs were engineered with only one mission in mind: to be the best. In the category, in the industry, in the world. Visit your local Mercedes-Benz dealer for exceptional lease and financing offers. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing. From the time he was 5, Brian knew when he reached 2 cities. He could drive and he could win. Driver of the year, Daytona, Brickyard. But my nigga still hasn't won the cup. That's okay, because he still believes who he will. Guaranteed Rate is a mortgage lender who understands the power of belief. First home, dream home, whatever your goal, he can make it real. Because if you believe, you will.
The new handcrafted quesadilla at Chipotle. It's a whole new way to adobo chicken, a whole new way to guac, and a whole new way to work. It's a whole new app online. The new quesadilla. It's a whole new way for Chipotle.
This is Kim. Kim is working from home in this beautiful office. The perfect mom never interrupts. Got a PhD in her spare time. Jim's killing it, but her bracket is killing her. She's turning the check. ESPN Turner Channel makes it easy to dominate friends and family with informed picks.
Perfect breath.
easy.
Ah, yes, the king of the jungle. Time for a Red Bull. Big Blue, Scooby better be faster than a lion. I don't have to be quicker than a lion. Just faster than you. Red Bull gives you wings.
I'm thinking this whole war thing is off. So, we're trying to do more, less, more.
Good shit.
90 calories, 2.6 grams carbs. That's Berlin Premier.
At Enterprise Car Sales, you're in the driver's seat. From here to here. Start your purchase online and browse our wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. With vehicle delivery options. When you're ready, we're ready.
Come on, man.
Introducing new Green Body Wash. Made with every cell and electrolytes. Designed to reset muscles in the shower. Try Leaf Green Maximum Recovery.
I had a convenience store delivery for Super Cobra.
Yeah, he said just put it there.
Look, motherfucker. I'm about to roast it.
Get more from your neighborhood.
Years, your city will be finished in just one day.
Finished? I call a team and never finish it today.
Unfortunately, we ran out of Red Bull. That's why Rome wasn't built in a day. This time, it's time to run it out. This time is not over.
Welcome back to Around the Horn, coming to you from the Heineken River Deck at Pier 17.
Dallas versus LA last night.
Throw it up the field to it. Oh, he had what's your face on him?
Was talking about the lack of free throws the Clippers had after the game as with a theme this year for many players, including him. And he said they'll send videos to the league over the calls that were and weren't made last night. And you can go first here. Does LA have beef against those Valley Dallas Mavericks? Point out the call is going to have to do a better job of explaining in the future. For the Clippers shot 11 free throws last night, and Dallas shot 12. What a difference that is. His problem is Luka scoring 42, half of them right in his face. That's what cost the Clippers last night. And with Captain.
I actually think Paul George is really wise. Quote a great philosopher, Don Draper. If you don't like what's being said, change the conversation. When I watched this game, all I focused on was Paul George falling like 5 times trying to defend the shot. But instead, here we are talking about the same topic.
Yeah, bitch.
And they're saying, well,
Ish? Yeah, no,
Yeah, bitch.
I appreciate that. Earmuffs situation. Go ahead, Justin Tinsley.
I'm selling it. To be fair, the Clippers are on pace to have the highest team free throw percentage in league history this year for their shooting. The Clippers are 10 and 11 since February. This is the story of this current iteration of the Clippers. Whenever something goes wrong, it's everybody's fault but theirs. It's hard to bow with Paul George himself.
And now, finally, to Los Angeles with one show.
yeah, I heard this, and then I read it before, and I cringed. He was asked about the conversation with the officials, and he said, oh, I don't want to say too much stuff.
Had
It
him.
was all one lie.
Could be too much. Lola, when they send video
Had him.
into the league, did that ever work? Does the league watch that video?
Maybe a little, maybe they'll, like, there was one play in particular I thought they got wrong. Why would they play against Martin Jr.? They reviewed it for a million years. I thought he got fouled. Look, there's one or two calls, but to me, the Clippers were, he was second, the Clippers were losing. That's shit. I went earlier.
By yourself, too. Are you excited to play LeBron James? Quote, I mean, nah. I go to every game with the same approach, trying to win. LaMelo Ball. In anticipation for tonight's Portis.
Come on, man.
That is so LaMelo. I remember his kid, he started going to the hills and watching his brother Lonzo, and he does not fear anybody. This is LaMelo. I can see him saying it, like he's doing it, he's gone. Like, that's him. That's why he's so good. He doesn't have any fear.
Perfect time pick. These goddamn
Oh,
what's your faces,
pretty
man.
good, and he puts on a show. Of all the guys shooting three-pointers from distance, 27 feet and beyond. Dame, Lillard, Steph Curry, and everybody else. LaMelo Ball has the best percentage. Yeah, right. Wow, good stat. Although you realize you did just put LaMelo Ball in the same sentence as Steph Curry and Damian Lillard. All right. And Lee Kaplan, how about you?
I'm just fine. This is a great matchup. It's the MVP this year versus the MVP 3 or 4 years from now. I knew LaMelo's having a great
Woo! Whoa, hold on a second. Hold on. Is that a Kaplan trademark? Kaplan prediction here? A Kaplan guarantee?
That's got to go, man.
Sure, let's do it. Sure.
The fact that he's able to keep grabbing me is crazy.
Oh, wow. Justin Tinsley, how about you?
I'm buying it. It's all about gamesmanship. I always love these young starting and making players versus LeBron because I remember a time when LeBron was that starting making. My only advice to LaMelo Ball is please tell your teammates to call out picks. You saw what LeBron did the other night to Nico, man, and I don't want to see that happen to LaMelo.
Oh, this is a game that in LA, the city he resided, is really up for.
Yeah, look, this is LaMelo Ball, the youngest of the three Ball brothers, and I remember going out to Field Hill, talking to Big Story and Lonzo, and LeVar Ball's lesson said, of the three players, LaMelo has a chance to be the best of the three, and that was when LaMelo was just a 14-year-old kid. I was like, that's him? He goes, yes. He is Lonzo and Russell Westbrook put together. He has the ability to
So are you buying Kaplan?
They have
Say MVP in 3 years? 3 to 4 years?
Good.
But that's a nice option.
Buy or sell 3. Winning 9-0 without your coaching staff who are all out COVID protocol. The New York Rangers, Emily Kaplan, they destroyed the Flyers, made them feel shame. What's the buy, what's the sell for this?
I'm buying what Chris Kreider, the longest tenured veteran, said. He's seen more unorthodox things in the first 2 seasons than he's seen in 10 years. They pretty much expelled a defenseman for punching a teammate earlier. Star players had this unique absence after the team said it was unsubstantiated, was politically motivated, unsolvable allegations. We need the 2021 30 for 30 in the New York Rangers, and guess what? We're red holders. We can do it.
Justin, winning without your entire coaching staff, 9
Come on, man.
But I'm buying one thing from this. Fire Captain Claude Giroux. He had the quote tonight and he said, we didn't help our goalies out at all. You think? Nothing.
Okay. Shelby, was this about the Flyers? You about the Rangers?
Look, I think we play better with other coaches for a game or two because they know what they're doing and all the pressure's off. We would play better when our coach got kicked out of the game. So, yeah, they have fun.
And Tim College, though. Right now, neither one of these teams is in the playoffs in the East. That's shocking for the Flyers. But you saw the way they played. Look at the wide open shot. It's not exactly shocking. It's wide open that they're not in the playoffs. All right. That's it for Calvin Shaw, and that's it for Emily Kaplan. So, Emily might be the MVP in 3 or 4 years. We're going to Shelby Justin Tinsley. You know that.
It's a wish list on ease.
Get in there, man. Big cuts.
If we're safe and married, seems intersected. It's understated, yet over delivers. It's truly the Mercedes batteries of spicy ones. This is the 2021 C300 sedan for just $449 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer.
When we say crispy, juicy tender, this is the juicy tender. And this is
I should have went up the field, bruh.
Hey, we can recycle those at the store though.
Really? So they can turn into other stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I want my raptor to be a rat. How about...
How about a partridge?
Dad, you need to think bigger.
Recycle your Crunchy Bar wrappers in store. Join us on a journey to a more recyclable future.
I'm thinking this whole war thing.
Ooh, you dropped it.
I'm trying to do more, less.
There's a lot of foul wide.
Only have to get into this camp for our school in my career.
90,000 2.6 British cars. That's Corona Premier.
We're all spending more time in our own space, so why not own it? Browse Enterprise Car Sales wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and start buying online. Plus, utilize vehicle delivery options. When you're ready, we're ready.
Train hard, recover harder. Introducing new Degree Body Wash, made with Epsom salt and electrolytes, designed to reset muscles in the shower. Try New Degree Maximum Recovery. 5-hour get stuff done. And now, when you purchase 5-hour energy, you instantly win cash prizes. The complete rules of how to enter is at 5AGN.com. 5-hour energy, the official sponsor of getting stuff done. Welcome to That's What I Thought. Let's get right to it. All the bonds take 7 months, but you can raise your credit scores instantly with Experian. This tool doesn't pick stars.
Oh, Van Noy.
Can I phone a friend? No. Experian. That's it for ways to raise your credit scores instantly. Next up, personal bonds and credit card backs.
Got to your point? I am a winner.
Boost your credit scores and save. Experian. Go to Experian.com or hit the app now. Joe Tyson's motto was, when better chickens are hatched, we will hatch them. It's why all of the Tyson chicken that bears his name is raised with no antibiotics ever. Every nugget, strip, and drumstick. Keep it real. Keep it Tyson.
Oh no, I thought I just ordered tacos.
Nope, ramen,
Burgers?
milk in the store, and
Cookies? Wow, me hungry. Here, I'll call some friends to help us eat. Yeah, definitely. Get more from your neighborhood. Hey, yo, Grover. DoorDash.
The road to the NFL draft continues with Colgate on ESPN.
Looks like I'm running away.
With 2021 Pro Days on the network of ESPN. And don't miss the NFL draft begins April 29th on ESPN and ABC.
I'm a member of American Home Shield, which means this faucet may be freaking out, but I'm not.
All good here.
Something's wrong with my AC. It's blowing pretty hard and won't turn off. Luckily, I'm a member of American Home Shield. My plan helps cover the cost when parts of more than 20 home appliances get some
Good job, man.
If they can't repair them, they'll replace them.
American Home Shield is the largest and pays the most home warranty claims.
It covers things home insurance doesn't, no matter their age. It's a beautiful day. I've never felt so good.
God dang it. Right there in the area, bruh. Knew this shit was coming.
Bonus shell for Justin Fitzgerald. Good luck in showdown. Michael Brock was a Red. He's now a Lion. When he was a Ram and the Rams traded Jared Goff to the Lions, he said, when Stafford brings, it's the level up over Goff. So now the Rams traded Brock to the Lions and his quarterback is again Jared Goff. Although it's a relationship that can be repaired.
Yeah, man, they're pros. Like, the quarterbacks and the defensive players on the field have to talk to each other too much. Plus, if you're Jared Goff, don't you know that your defense is saying that stuff back all year last year?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like he didn't hear it.
Usually life comes at your best moment, but usually has an endorsement opportunity. Brock used to call Southwest Airlines and tell them, I want to be the face of your want to get away campaign. He's definitely one of those. Boy, Tinsley. Showdown 2. I'm not sure if you're ready for this next one, but I love it. Savannah Bananas Baseball. The Coastal Plain League. They're changing the rules of baseball. Look at these rules, okay? Look at the rules. No stepping out of the batter's box.
Good job.
No walk. You have to run, and you can run from first and second to third because the play doesn't stop until every fielder catches and throws the ball to the next fielder. Fans can catch a foul ball or a home run and record an out. The game they played the other day took an hour and 39 minutes. Justin, does this sound fun? Is this a game that you would watch? Are you kidding me? Inject this in my veins.
God dang it.
I mean, look, this is just because somebody has a stupid idea doesn't mean you need to try all of them. If there was all of them, there's like 9 ideas on there, and maybe one.
Wait. What are you calling a stupid idea? I've said for years, Ramon, you know this, that fans taking the ball, putting it out, fans should be able to throw it. Let it in. Kinsley, you're getting the base time, injecting it to our veins. I want to give a shout out to my alma mater, Hampton University. 20 years ago this week, 15 seed Hampton beat the number 2 seed in Iowa State, and ironically, that Iowa enemy, no relation. But I want to give it
Come on, man.
to the real HU and the Americans who made history this time 20 years ago. The real HU, who said that? The real HU. I'm not stepping on that. No. All right, great to know. We're off tomorrow for the tournament. We're off Monday for the tournament. So 119 and a half hour break. See you Tuesday.
Ugh.
Pardon the interruption, but on my 12 Mitch Trubisky is signing with the Bills, Tony. After Nick, I'm a little sad to see him go.
It's Tony Kornheiser. Don't let him get away with that, Mitch. He said time and time again, I can't believe we traded 4 draft choices, for you.
Yeah.
But Wilbon to the Bills, where he would just back up Josh Allen 1 year.
Tony, I'm going to start being honest. I am hungry for the days of Mitch Trubisky
Wow.
under center with the Bears.
Wow.
Really? Yeah.
Wow.
Red Rifle, right? You're not.
Or the Red Rockets. Red Rockets? Red Rockets. No.
Red Rifle. Well, Mitch Rifle. Welcome to PTI, boys and girls. In today's episode, Giannis takes a seat on Philly's court. LaMelo takes on LeBron, and the Rangers roll without their coaches. But we begin today with the NCAA tournament. We have talked about the struggles to get engaged in the basketball season.
That is the biggest bunch of bull right there. Wow, man.
Regardless of what you see the champion carrying an asterisk.
That's a perfectly legitimate question. I don't think so. Because I know how I felt about the NBA season in the bubble and the NHL season in the bubble. And I thought the fact that that many people in those two leagues wanted to get back to work, to play, to games, to the playoffs, to the championship, how they did it, how anxiety-ridden they must have been at times during that process.
Wow, man.
A couple of players recently, players in the bubble sometimes, they had 2 and 3 tests. They didn't just test that one test, like people in America, particular industries where they needed to be tested. No, they had multiple tests sometimes. They went through a hell of a lot. And so I didn't see the need for an asterisk. In fact, I went the other way. I thought this is one of the hardest things that those groups of men and women had ever done in their career. So I'm not gonna go asterisk on the college kids either, Tom. I know it's not the same as the bubble, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna ask.
It's interesting to me because I look at the baseball and I look at the hockey and the basketball and the compression of the season and the smaller amount of games and the rush to get it done, and I said, yes, they do carry an asterisk because it's not a full season. I didn't feel that way about the NFL because everybody played 16 and it went through in the way that it should. But I will address this particular issue now. I have tried to immerse myself in the college basketball season, and I have failed. Because every time I try, Mike, it's like I look over my shoulder, and I'm waiting for the big swoop of the coronavirus to set down and stop things in their tracks. And I feel terrible about it. It's just my favorite event. I have followed this thing for 55 or 60 years. As a sports writer, I went to it 20 or 30 times. And I love the event. I absolutely love the event. But this year, it feels like a money grab to me. It feels like they just want to rush it through before there's a catastrophe.
Wow. What's the call, bro?
Pageantry, Mike. It doesn't. We used to go to the ends of the country. We used to go to one regional and then another regional and then a final four. And that was the charm of covering the NCAA. So to me, because of all of these things, because the constriction of it, I think it will carry an asterisk. And I think if Gonzaga wins and they go undefeated, 30 years from now, nobody will care. But in the short term, I don't think they'll be evaluated properly, and I don't think people will count them as true champions.
I don't see the constriction. They're playing all the games. They're playing 3 games starting tonight. I don't see that.
Well, the standing
NHL
like
and the
10
NBA.
20 games.
I mean, some teams, so that's regular season. That's the tournament.
Yeah.
Let's just give it this much space and time and rest. Maybe when we start to watch the playing game tonight, and then we get into tomorrow, the 4-game window was always just, I mean, it's the only time we ever loved seeing 4 straight games. You sit there till your eyes glaze over. We have to write game after game, and yes, maybe the next day we get on a plane and go to 4 more games. Tony, there's a chance that could get to us. You haven't seen it yet.
Right.
sealed Milwaukee's win in OT, then celebrated by taking a seat on the court. Philly said, Dwight Howard said, well, I wanted to go stone cold stutter him, but I already had Scott Barnett. We'll see those guys. Dwight Howard. Tony, can it be possible for Giannis' sit-down celebration?
So let me first say that my rule of thumb is that if Dwight Howard is against someone or something, I am for. Wow, okay, so I divest myself of that. Now, look, I saw this, and I'm going to tell you that sitting down on the court to me is provocative in a way when T.O. went to the Cowboy star, I believe it was on San Francisco then, and began to celebrate himself, and everybody hated that. This comes close to me of going over the line. This is not a championship game. This is not even a playoff game. This is a Wednesday in March. Yeah. And all of the guys on the Bucs said the same thing. They said, oh, that's just who Giannis is. He's just having fun. Well, Mike, one man's fun is another man's insult. Yeah. And they will see it again. Yeah. And then we will see. Yeah. I'm with you down the line. I'm going to mention a couple of names. I want to see your facial reaction. If this had happened in a game with this gentleman was an opposing player. Maurice Lucas. Oh, it's over. It's over. Maurice Lucas. Yeah, it's done. Rick, our dear friend Rick Mahorn. Yeah.
That was my fault.
Or carried out, yeah. Right? So, yeah. And it would have been like a pro wrestling move. We would have just been body slam, get out of here, and we would have all
That's my fault.
In the 60s, 70s, 80s, even to the early 90s. But you know what? That's what you get. I love Giannis. I think Giannis, I know he hasn't played as deep into the playoffs as people would like, and you can't truly be a great player until you get that far. For those parts. But
What?
You can't have this. And I'm looking for certain names. I gotta hear what Charles' reaction to this is. Because Charles is another person you put on that list and say, a guy sits down on your court, he's got to go. And so I hate to be on the same side as Dwight Howard.
Well, look, it's what they say in baseball now, let the kids play. So you let the kids play, this is what happens. I will say this. I don't want to hear anything from the 76ers because they got Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid claps in other people's faces, goes up to referees, and demands technical fouls on the other team, and becomes a very, very large pain in the rear. And what the Sixers say about him is, oh, that's just who he is. He's a different. Well, okay. He's a different. Okay.
One, if you're right about Embiid, Embiid just leads over the line. He leads over the line to the point where you want to pop it. Tony, you use the word provocative. This was both you to the worst of yourself.
You just can't say that's who he is. And no.
Thank you, man.
We don't want to sound
Stop fucking playing with me, boy.
But there are consequences. We are now up to 3 civil lawsuits filed by women accusing Deshaun Watson of improper sexual advances. All 3 women are masseuse. All 3 are represented by the same Houston attorney. Watson vehemently denied the first accusation and has not commented on the others yet. He has hired his own lawyer, the same as Rusty Harding. Wilbon, what questions does this raise to you?
Probably a million questions. One of which I'm going to pose on national TV. Most of which because that's not the place for it. 2, I'm not a lawyer. So I'll pose them at home to a lawyer later. Say, how does this work? What's civil and what's criminal? I can mention that question on there. Other than that, I don't know. I don't want to be at the point yet of supposing what this might mean for him if. I don't want to get to that point. There's too many questions I have, which would be unacceptable for certain years if you ask people, what are you doing asking that? What are you presupposing? Maybe something. It's like, wait and see. It's something we don't do in the 2 businesses of news and sports these days, but we need to know.
So I understand why this story is something we have to deal with. This is a sports network, and Deshaun Watson is a very famous and talented quarterback. He's also been in the news lately because he said, I want to get out of Houston. And so with accusations like this, the spotlight grows even hotter. However, I don't
anything about Deshaun Watson's character. I only know he's a football player. I don't know anything about the accuser's character. I don't even know who they are. I am not in a position to make an informed opinion, and I know I'm not meaning exactly how you feel. We are not in that position. I get it. I mean, I get that you could ask me, what do you think it means for his tenure with the Houston Texans? And you can ask me that because I'm in sports, and he's a sports personality, but I don't know if it makes it easier or harder to trade him. I don't know these things. The only thing I'm pretty sure of right now, and I hope I'm right about this, is that no criminal charges have yet been filed. And that's pretty much all I know. Amen? That's it. So, in that silence, yeah, let's take a break. So coming up, is UCLA or Michigan State more likely to advance in tonight's playing game? And LaMelo Ball says he's not going to feel extra excitement just because he's playing against LeBron tonight. You find that? No, not even a little. Are you? No. He's a terrific young player. LaMelo Ball.
The interruption is brought to you by Fairlife. Bring more to the table with Fairlife Ultra Filtered Milk.
Next on SportsCenter with Elle Duncan and Kevin Nagani. The very latest on Texans star Deshaun Watson now facing serious allegations and multiple lawsuits. Plus, you'll the NFL featuring Mr. Trubisky heading to the field.
What? Come on, man.
The madness begins. And Tony and Mike return for tonight's bonus topic on SportsCenter right after PTI.
I'm a family man, but there's a side of me I've never shared with anyone.
Come on, man. Man, fucking do better, man.
I'm nobody. Nobody hit it already. It was only March 26th.
Somebody had my goddamn account. My damn, what's your face? My, I gotta figure out my, what's that account? Damn StockX account.
You are strong.
Let's see how sellers.
That's just your style. Your ring should shine the same way you do. Shop exclusive styles from our collections, including Vera Wang Love, Enchanted Disney, Endless Brilliance, and so much more. Shop online, virtual consult, and ask about our zero down special finance with the Diamond Credit Card. Exclusively at Zales, the Diamond Store.
5-Hour Energy helps you get stuff done. And now, when you purchase 5-Hour Energy, instantly win cash prize and quickly prove how to enter. Visit 5HENA.com. 5-Hour Energy, the official sponsor of Getting Stuff Done.
Love a good underdog story? Us too. That's why DraftKings is letting you write your own with our free-to-play Survivor pool. Not only can you play free for $1 billion, but for every upset that happens the first 2 rounds, one lucky pool entrant wins $10,000. This Virginia is yours to win. Just head to the DraftKings app. Enter the March Mania Survivor pool.
I'm getting a lot of freaking activity under this joint, man.
Hey phone, connect to Wi-Fi. Connecting to Sacramento.
Yup.
Not listening, I am listening, and I might not be the only one. How does it see what you said over Wi-Fi or steal what's on your device?
Keep prying eyes out with Norton 360.
Oh.
Go to norton.com/privacy.
Opening day. It's not just a day, it's a feeling. This is our year. Give us opening day, April 1st on ESPN.
Over 10 years ago, we made a promise to redefine everything a truck can be. And while we've made good on that promise by winning back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Year awards, the work is never done.
moderate to severe Crohn's disease? I was there. Just not always where I needed to be.
Sure.
I hope so. So I talked to my doctor about Humira. I learned Humira is for people who still have symptoms of Crohn's disease after trying other medications. The majority of people on Humira saw significant symptom relief in as little as 4 weeks, and many achieved remission that can last.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, or Crohn's infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
Time for toss-up. 2 men enter, 2 men leave, do one more segment, and then take off for a 4-day weekend. What's first?
Toss-up. Who you got in tonight's first 4 game between 11 seeds, UCLA or Michigan State?
So 11 is a very interesting number, not just because they're seeded 11, but because UCLA has 11 titles in this particular tournament. The next team is Kentucky with 8. So UCLA in this deal is basically Tom Brady. But this isn't John Wooden anymore. This is Nick Cronin. I don't think they've been to the Final Four, Mike, since 2008. I think 2 tournaments ago they may have lost a play-in game to St. Bonaventure. Michigan State been in the Final Four 2019, 2015, 2010. Michigan State may not be real good, but they beat Illinois, Michigan, and Ohio State 2 1s and a 2. So I think they're a better conference. I think they're going to win. I think they could maybe beat BYU in the actual first round. I'm going Michigan State.
There's ancient history in regard to this game, and you chronicled all of it. The UCLA Bruins and Coach Wooden and Lou Alcindor and the Mountain Man, Bill Walton. There's all of that. And there's recent history, which brings us to the present, and that would be Tom Izzo. I'm not going against Tom Izzo in this game. I'm not going against Tom Izzo when this team has, built a little bit of momentum going into March, and people are going, oh, they're not that great. Let's see. I'm going with Michigan State, not only in this game against UCLA, but as you suggest, in the next game against BYU. Michigan State.
Next.
Toss-up, they play tonight. Who's impressed you more this season, LaMelo or LeBron?
LaMelo Ball has been great. And
How was work?
Say, for me, surprisingly great, because I'm one of those guys that figured, okay,
You miss me today?
he like Lonzo, he'll be good, he won't be great.
Oh,
But
that's
he's
what's
been the
up.
rookie of the year so far.
I know you don't.
He's leading
I know you don't be loving me.
scoring, rebounding, and assists. He's 16, 6, and 6.
No?
Charlotte is much
Can't get no kisses?
They're 5th in the East.
Yeah.
It's a 3 tremendous addition. LaMelo Ball,
Can I have some candy?
Gordon Hayward, and
Yep.
the guys who strung them together.
You got meetings today?
So I'm really impressed, but I don't want to get crazy. Because LeBron, when he was 19, the rookie, he was 21, 6, and 6. And LeBron's team's record right now is 27 and 13, and LaMelo's is 20 and 19. And if you ask me who's more impressive to me, my answer is always LeBron. But LaMelo Ball appears to be the good.
LeBron team is special. That's how great he is. He is so great. There's no more just impressive. And if he does impress you, it's in like game 6 and 7 of a conference final or final. No. LeBron's in his own category for all basketball discussed today. Over here. LaMelo Ball is the good. Tony, they're 20 and 19, and he's got a young team out there largely playing with Miles Bridges, P.J. Washington, and Luke Monk, 2 vets, Terry Rozier and Gordon Hayward. Tony, they're going to make the playoffs. And not only that, right now, I think Charlotte, who I'm starting to watch for one reason, LaMelo Ball. He reminds me a little bit. Everybody has to remind you of something. My son says, okay, Dad, who does he remind you of? I say, a young Penny Hardaway. Maybe not as athletic, but he can do everything you mentioned. They're going to finish in the top 5, maybe 4th. That's unthinkable going into the season. So More impressive, Mr. Ball. That's it. Let's take one last break. But still to come, big bowling news. As one-time PTI guest Pete Weber steps away from the sport. And what does it say when you lose your whole coaching staff, but you win 9-0? 9-0. You know, he might play as much as Trubisky and Buffalo.
My family man with a very dangerous past. They came in through his daily house.